30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Time. My master gold from my forge.
I'm toying with you. You understand that, right?
Force back general
So
and
pretty much NaVi just needs to chill and wait for meta to go down. Like, you bring 3 heroes against ET might not be a good thing because you're gonna give him more damage because there's more heroes around. So they have to be careful of like not getting, you know, run down by this Elder Titan with probably like 3 hero hit on the Astral Spirit and then some creeps. That would be devastating for them.
I mean, even looking right now, you still have General that's sitting in the area getting some experience. There's a double wave that's going in with the double range creeps. NaVi trying to zone them out. And in the meantime, they do send... Naga Siren going to wrap around and just give him a couple punches, see if they can force him out of lane. But General feels perfectly happy here along with Will.
Yep, they just need to wait for the meta. Okay, the meta is down, so they're going to play really, really aggressive right now. So it's going to be up to how this Elder Titan plays his lane. He has to try and use the Spirit, hit it on multiple heroes. Get it on as many creeps as he can, gets the damage and run in, take damage, trade hits. That's what he wants to do in the lane. And once Beastmaster gets a stack, like multiple stacks of Wild Axe, they can easily kill anybody.
Well, in the meantime, in the mid lane, Abed and Dendi trading off farm. It looks like it's relatively even, although he is able to find a couple of those torrents, and that's one of those X factors. Again, you find a torrent, get a little Tidebringer hit, and Dendi already down to low HP.
Yeah, Kunkka is a pretty strong laner because of all the harassment damage that he can do in the lane. And like you mentioned, whenever you hit the Kunkka, his kill potential. Also, bot lane, they got the Elder Titan. I guess he was just trying to get the rune, and they were trading blows. And he was just level 1, ran out of regen, probably not full HP as well.
A little bit of a misplay down there, and they end up picking up a kill. So Fnatic going up 1-0 at the start.
He has to be careful though, because every time he goes down, he's not in the lane, it means the Beastmaster
survivability and positioning that you can get. Does look like we're back into the game now. Apologies for the slight inconvenience, but it does look like the mid lane rotation, it comes out. Abed controlled. One more hit might be enough. It looks like the Thunder Strike. Oh, dodges away. Fancy footwork. Gets the salve off.
You do not mess with 10k MMR. But well done there by Abed, dodging the kill from Lina. The killing blow. So right now things are gonna go back to normal. Everyone's gonna have to go back to base regen. Maybe I think he's probably considering moving to bot to help out this bot lane, because top lane lifestealer seems okay. We'll see what he does here. He has to make a crucial decision if he goes back top to pull creeps and secure the lane more for the lifesteal, or he decides to fight bot against the Terrorblade. Because the matchup is bad, right? Yeah. Terrorblade against lifesteal. You kind of want to consider if I should slow down the Terrorblade instead of trying to help my lifestealer farm.
Well, and that's sort of the question mark, is are they going to attempt to do that? We also saw in the mid lane, Kunkka able to break the clarity of Lina. Another torrent connects there, and it's just these little bits and pieces trying to win this lane out. In spite of the rotation, he's still dominating in CS. Rotation in from Lil now. Need to find some damage here onto the Kunkka.
Oh, but what's happening here? Can he kill? I don't think he can do anything here. Why is... Not sure what Will's doing. I'm not sure what he's doing here. He should be at bottom, just sitting in the lane.
Well, in the meantime, General's in some trouble, left completely alone to his own devices. They're going to find this guy now. I don't know if they have enough damage to bring him down. He's fairly tanky, but they at least deny him those runes.
He's getting bullied because, like I said, the Elder Titan has to be here. This is right now not looking good at all for NaVi. They are struggling all across the board. I mean, apart from Lifestealer. Lifestealer is getting a 1v1 matchup against Omni Knight. Omni Knight is also farming, so I think This is still not looking good for them. They have to try and make some kills happen, maybe move the Disruptor somewhere. Like, if the game stays this way, it's gonna be really good for Fnatic.
Well, they brought the Disruptor mid again, dropped down a ward, and Abed just going to continue to farm underneath the tower. ET also went back down bottom. Looks like
I just
got a nice
feel like
damage.
this Disruptor one, you want to have the Disruptor bot. Maybe you pull another wave at top, but you want to bring him to bottom lane since the meta is pop right now. Once the meta is down, then you want to play that lane, pressure the TB. If the TB free farms, they're just going to lose the game. I don't see how this game is going to, you know, change if TB is really fat and he's going to have...
Oh lordy, and look at this also. Adam comes in, they scanned LeBron earlier, they get the D ward, and now it's just all of this wasted time, and he's going to farm another wave underneath this tower.
I can tell you they're unsure of what to do. Look at their movements. They moved both the supports to middle and then decided, oh, maybe we can't kill, then he goes back to top. He's essentially wasted like 1 or 2 minutes of his time already.
Now mid lane, they go forward, they find Dendy. The Torrent is going to be there as they connect, and a little bit more damage with the Tidebringer. The X comes out, they're tanking the tower a little bit, but one more hit, Dendy pulled in. Low, but not dead.
They realized Lil used his Stomp, so they decided to be aggressive, almost paid off there. Yeah. Dendy's gonna use the Shrine with Lil. But like I said, like the situation is really, really dire right now for NaVi. If they do not do anything, they are just gonna, you know, get further and further behind. They have to attempt to do something to pressure this TB, or at least help the Lina kill the Kunkka.
Something's got to happen, that's for sure. Because right now, at least 2 lanes are being won, and honestly, the Omni Knight's not doing bad either. And this is the nice little play.
It's like more like even, like 2.2k net worth against 2.4. I would say, like, even though Lifesteal is technically winning, but it's not like by a huge margin.
In the jungle, they find Adam, but he's hasted and just gonna run away. Stomp, looking to connect. They do manage to find it on the Naga Siren there. Universe also in the area though, so.
Yes, and then what's happening?
He's walking away. He's a pretty tanky guy. Got 8 armor on that Naga Siren, and well, they're out.
They're not gonna do anything. Just this is really, really bad right now for them. Is Beastmaster level 6? No, he's level 4.5. Maybe Lina is gonna want to wait for Beastmaster to have his raw, then they're gonna try to make a smoke play towards the TB lane. But something like this has to happen. They have to try and make a move, kill the TB.
Yeah, General just level 4 right now.
They're smoking right now. Can they get a kill mid here?
Abed has boat, I believe. He's level 6 at the very least, so looks like he's thinking about throwing it. Does get hit by the Stomp, so they get a little bit off the mark there. They get the Laguna Blade out, and Abed just falls. The boat coming far too late, but they manage to turn it back around and take down Dendy. The rotation's in. Curse Crown gonna connect here onto Lil as they try and bring down that ET. Shadow Realm, the root, it's all coming up them as Fnatic take 2. But they did lose at least the Kunkka in the mid.
Very good reactions there by Fnatic. They TP'd and moved really quickly. I think it was just 1 TP. Naga was around the area. So 2 for the price of 1. Still in favor of Fnatic, that exchange. And right now, Beastmaster is almost level 5. ET has moved his way towards bottom lane, lands a Storm on Terraway, but there's no kill threat here because Beastmaster is not level 6 yet. And this is the only way they kill TB is they have to bring the Lina to the bot lane.
Yeah. Well, and to be honest, that is something that they can do. It's definitely a hero that's susceptible to ganks when that rotation does eventually come. Dendy trying to do some damage here onto Adam, juking away. He's gonna couple more pot shots and almost goes down, but will be denied by the Ancients.
Yep, good play there by Adam. Realizing that the Dragon Slave is coming off cooldown, there's no way out for him, so just tries to deny that. Well done. And for NaVi right now, Lifesteal is building a Radiant, so he's gonna be just trying to farm, not gonna try to do too much here until he has that.
Whoa! Just a casual Laguna Blade there from Dendy. So Abed gonna head out as he will try and farm up some jungle first. Maybe just head over to the shrine.
So, they're probably thinking about the next plan right now. Beastmaster is halfway to level 6. I think this level 6 on Beastmaster is their next key for their next play. Without the level 6, without the raw, they don't have much options right now, so they have to wait for that. They're moving the support, like one of the supports down. ET's coming down here to help him get his level 6. Disruptor has a TP ready. Lina doesn't really have his TP ready yet, another 10 seconds, but they really should look to it. It's still about pressuring this TB. They have to do something to the TB.
And they can make that happen as General is going to be able to finish off this level 6. But with the rotation away by the Dark Willow, they're looking for a gank here onto mid, and well, they do find and take down Dendi. And because the Dark Willow leaves, I imagine the Terrorblade might start playing a little bit more safe. And I mean, Lina's off the map. They don't need to worry about anything now.
I mean, if Beastmaster's alone, there's no threat. He can't kill TV. TV has so much armor.
Yeah.
While X is physical.
Well, Sunder, the turnaround, NaVi. Get out of my lane. I don't want you here anymore.
Okay, so Sunder is down. He's level 6. He's calling his team. Guys, Terrorblade has no Sunder. Please come and kill this guy. Please. Guys, please.
That's all he wants in this world. And
okay,
actually,
here comes the team. The Lina, okay,
wait,
let's go.
General's there too.
Oh, they drop a scan.
They know.
They know.
I mean, that's the thing, right? This is a lineup that so clearly knows what they want to do.
Because it's too
make
slow.
That rotation.
Like, it's already like so long, and top lane, Crystallized, getting ran at by the Terrorblade, TPing top, and the degen following the creep.
Top lane, they're going in for it, and they are going to be able to find Mr. Crystallized. A couple more punches to the dome is going to fall.
Oh,
Universe picks up the kill.
This is bad. Dying when you have so much gold.
Oh no, and look at bottom also, they're going to find General. He hits the roar, but still going to die, and now Abed looking for more. He's going to have another X up fairly shortly, I believe. Although Abed
10 seconds.
Chasing, yeah, it's actually only a low cooldown on it.
Don't lie to the audience, game.
Man, I don't have a PC. I don't see anything. I'm just gonna have to run away. They need to be careful. The hangover's coming in from the rum buff, and well, still find the Torrent trying to take down Denny. They end up finding that kill. I mean, they do manage to take down the Kunkka, and Universe punching away here. Has ended up finding another one. So 2-2.
The plays, my man, Mr. Abed, getting that last Tidebringer hit before he goes down, taking the Lina with him. If you die, if I have to die, you're gonna die with me.
He lived long enough to be able to find that hit, and Tidebringer just so value. Yeah, and that's the benefit, right? He doesn't find the X because it's on, you know, there's less skill points into it, but so much damage that it doesn't end up mattering.
Lane. Oh, Storm not gonna land. Good dodge here by DJ. But that's a blitz.
Terrorize hits it on the 3 actually, forcing them back, and now ET in trouble, goes down as well. Ooh, NaVi, Struggle City.
They are running out of options on how to play the game, right? Like, this TV has gotten so massive right now. Even though it's like the 3k lead, but because of the lineups, the 3k lead is actually more significant. Because NaVi's lineup, they have to play the game with some sort of like advantage. They're gonna have a Raw here, good pick off here onto the Naga.
Adam just a little bit too confident in what he thought was going to be a kill,
But Terrorblade is the real target.
Yeah, right? Like, use that roar on Envy, and it's not like a crazy long cooldown, but you still want to make sure that you're able to take down the TV with it.
But every time you use a roar on a support, even though it's a low cooldown, but it means that the Terrorblade is like free to farm everywhere. He's not afraid on the map. He's gonna walk out, push towers maybe. He has Metamorph up in 15 seconds, so he might look to take a fight here in the bot lane. Let's see if his team is coming. Yeah, they're coming. They have smoked up. They're running towards bot lane. Omni Knight has a teleport scroll.
They do hit the scan though. Dire see that this rotation is coming in. They're gonna evacuate the area.
They might just move towards mid now. Maybe once they notice there's no heroes. Oh no, actually no. They're gonna push the bottom tier 1. I think that's better for them. Omni Knight can move towards the mid lane to defend and save his TP to go to bottom lane, so they can have all 5 heroes on one lane.
Big old collection of stacks here, which Dendi is going to pick up, it looks like. Might strike away a couple more punches, and that's level 10 for Dendi.
So he's going for Yules.
Good against the Kunkka.
So the damage is just mostly the magic damage right now. The rest of, like, Lifestealer is not going to do a lot. Without his Radiance, he's still quite a ways before he has that. I don't think they can even defend this tower. I think Fnatic might decide to push and get towers with the Metamorph here. And it's not going to be easy for NaVi to defend.
Yeah, this is the really scary part. Level 11 Terrorblade. Like, he is so tanky right now.
They are not in any rush as well, like, because of the lineup. Like I said, like, they have this small lead right now that they have 1k plus 2k lead. But because of how their lineups work, they're better late game. They're stronger. Their hero skill much better. They're like in no hurry.
So if you're NaVi right now, what's the play? How do you try and find your way, you know, to get some momentum behind you? Maybe start taking objectives.
Vision into kills. Pick off. They need the use smoke or the hawk from the Beastmaster to scout people out, kill people, push towers. They have to up the pace of the game. Even though a lot of people might say with the recent patch, I mean the patch today, it favors more of like a slower play because of the tower being harder to take, high ground being harder to push, you get less gold from taking towers. So it kind of feels like it favors more like a farming game,
Right.
But because of how they pick their draft and how the lineups work, NaVi still has to force the issue. They have the pressure because it's a life-stealing character. You're not going to win in the late game.
Well, and at the end of the day, you do still get a good chunk of gold from towers, and more so than that, being able to maintain map control means that you're able to farm the map much more effectively. So
yeah, true that.
The way to be, definitely. As Fnatic, when to dodge fights whenever possible.
They need deep wards though. Look at the vision.
Yeah.
Radiant has like 2 defensive wards, 3 defensive wards in fact, because they understand that they have to protect their jungle so Terrorblade farms, that's their win condition. Terrorblade gets himself into like a net worth that no one else can fight him in the game. Whereas for NaVi, they have to stop that from happening, so they need deep wards, like preferably 1 ward on each side of the jungle to scout where the Terrorblade is farming so the Beastmaster can look for him and kill him with the Lina. But that's not happening right now for them, so this is certainly going to be a problem, because without the vision, then you have no idea where the TP is farming. You can't catch him.
Right. Well, and that's what they got to do this game. It's a game of tag with Envy. He's picked up a Sanjin Yasha, which is something we were kind of talking about. Is that still like the normal build for Terrorblade, or?
It's good. Like if you don't need like the Manta to dispel silencers or anything like Root, SM1 gives you more farming speed, and the stats is really good right now, especially after that patch.
Yeah.
Having like more stats is great,
Totally. It's that magic resistance. Deal with the Lina. I mean, it's not a ton, but every little bit helps. So, Arcane Rune on Kunkka, he just gets his
They have
armlet.
to kill the Terrorblade now. Please, come on. Come on, guys.
Bringing everybody, but look at the other side. Fnatic is rotating over as well. They're showing that Terrorblade.
It wasn't a smoke. Okay, never mind. They weren't smoke. I thought they were smoke. The ward saw them.
They're going to look for General here. Long-range initiation with that X. If they can find him, General going to be pulled back in with the boat. And soon to be brought down as well. Man, a boat, a Dark Willow ulti, this guy is not having a great time.
Vision equals victory.
Yeah.
They see everything, they know Lifestealer is not there because he's still busy farming up his Radiance. Oh boy. So, lucky for them, only 1 hero went down. It wasn't like a total massacre.
Right.
But Fnatic is going to use this momentum to try and get towers. I mean, have we seen a Disruptor ulti yet?
There's been a couple, actually. They haven't always looked the most solid in the world, and there's a repel to take that off.
I mean, there's even the X-Bug there, so this glimpse...
Oh, he X'd them.
Yeah.
Nifty.
But it's already repelled, so it doesn't really matter,
Yeah, a couple of different ways to deal with the glimpse.
I mean, you can also, if you're Naga, you can always use your Mirror Image to dispel, like, to dodge the glimpse.
It's a little bit too fan.
Well, it's not that difficult. I mean, it's easy to time because you can just use the sound cue and use the Mirror Image.
Well, this is the timing that maybe Navi was looking for. Radiance done on Lifestealer, and possibly a chance to make an infest play.
If they're not doing anything, they're just gonna not win the game. They have to do something.
Look is for a kill onto Universe. Smoke breaks, he's just repelling, he's just TPing, gives him one more, hey, how you doing? What?
Okay, they want to fight, they want to fight.
That is bold. You just take the repel off and just walk towards them afterwards.
And bot lane, they're going to set up maybe on the Beastmaster if you can get in range. Nope,
Quite there.
not going to be able to get in range. So, like I said, if nothing is happening, if it's a status quo, it's benefiting Fnatic more than NaVi. Way more than NaVi because of how the heroes scale.
Top lane, are they finding one? That's the Lifestealer that's all alone. As they're trying to chase him down a little bit, it looks like, with the Terrorblade, but he's going to be able to walk away.
It's very strange though, they're not trying to do anything with this Disruptor ulti and this ET. Like, Disruptor ET, they should be like looking to smoke, going invade the jungle, place a deep ward, try to pressure, then the Lina can connect over, or bring the Lina in the smoke, Lifestealer and Beastmaster push the lanes, or bring the Beastmaster in the smoke, Lina push the lanes, Lifestealer push the lanes, they can join later. They're not doing anything. This is really, really bad. It's very strange. Because it's a lineup, you're not going to win the game if this is what is happening. Like, they're not trying to do anything to pressure the TB, because TB is the win condition of their enemies. And for NaVi to win, they have to snowball, stop the TB from farming, get the towers, then use the Roshan.
It does look like they're bringing out a Shadow Blade right now, so maybe that's the play as well, is that you can go for a Shadow Blade initiation with like Infest Gank.
I don't know.
It's tough.
I think they're like waiting so long though. I don't like how they are approaching the game with this kind of lineup though. We'll see if the Shadow Blade comes out and how much it changes things for NaVi. They might feel like because they have this Radiance or Lifestealer, he can still keep up with the Terrorblade. So we'll see how it plays out. And Beastmaster is, I think he has the Necrobook tree. Yeah, he has it. He has enough gold for it.
Possibility, a way to make something happen. And I guess at the end of the day, it is just the Naga Siren that's the BKB piercing disable coming out from Fnatic. As they have eyes on Crystallize, they're bringing over a lot of heroes. He's going to rage, run away. Can he actually get out of there? Looks like he will. They looked for the Torrent onto the rune, but nobody's home, so Fnatic again just gonna make more space for NaVi to farm. Top net worth, and it doesn't look like it's gonna stop.
I really like what Abed did here as well. Oh, bot lane?
Yeah, able to find one. Okay, something, possibly. Eul Scepter, no, he turns it around! Oh, Universe is gonna be able to walk away from that. In fact, they're gonna find a kill instead onto General, most likely, as he is going to turn it back around, and oh my god, Fnatic.
Why are they so split up? I don't know, like... There's like only two heroes trying to go for that play. Like it was just a Beastmaster and an Elder Titan trying to kill an Omni Knight.
Yeah,
I would.
They almost got him.
Yeah, but it was near. Like I don't know. Like you do something like that.
Yeah.
He's in front of the tier 2 and he has a shrine next to you. If you don't kill him right away, you're not killing him and you're gonna die. That's pretty much how it's gonna work, you know.
Salt in the wounds as they deny the mid tower. So even the little bit of gold that you would get from that is going to be taken away.
Okay.
NaVi looking for a play here. Maybe trying to find a kill onto Universe. They got both cores in the area. Look at him, he's just away in the trees, making sure that he won't get found. And on top of that, it's also going to be a Halberd finished off for the Kunkka.
You know, if anything, I feel like the Elder Titan should be moving with the Lina. I don't know. I'm quite confused about what they're trying to do here. I'm trying to understand here. So Disruptor is farming jungle. He's trying to finish his 4-star. He's going to have it. Lifestealer finishes solar, like it should be goal time, right? They should be looking to go to the lane, fight, take a tower, but they're just like still splitting up and just trying to get pick-offs, not trying to play together.
Maybe they're trying to do something else here. Like we see that they picked up the double defensive armor things, and they've also got natural order for the ET. So maybe there's a way that like you can burst through the Terrorblade with all of those minus armor abilities. Although again, it's not easy.
I mean, he has. Right next to him, he's gonna have a song, and he has Terrorize, and he has the boat. I mean, good luck with that.
Gotta find silver linings here, man. And at the end of the day, the other thing to note is that they did take down the tier 2 tower bottom. So in spite of everything else, it's it doesn't deal with the Terrorblade yet, who has a BKB. But they're taking objectives.
Maybe they think that they can't really fight head-on because the Naga and Kunkka team fight with the Dark Widow, so they're just trying to like split and find pick-offs and split pressure. Because the enemy's catch is not that impressive. The catch is like what? Kunkka is the catch. Naga doesn't catch easily. I mean, his ultimate is like a pretty big.
Boat coming in though, and poor old LeBron tries to get force-staffed away, but it doesn't happen. And the stomp is not going to connect. It's a repelled TB who also has his BKB ready, and they're just going to walk into Roche.
I mean, before that, I was trying to comment about Abed going on the Halberd. I think it's an excellent selection in this game. Great against the Lina, evasion helps against the Lifestealer. And this item I feel is like underused, you know. I think the item gives you very good stats. You have 20 strength. You have the evasion and you have some damage. So I feel it's like a value item, sometimes overlooked by a lot of like players.
Oh, Adam, they pop the song really now. They find two of them as well. Gonna try and isolate this ET, and he is rooted now. Going to get hit by that Torrent, and Lil dead again. Bottom lane is pushing in a little bit while this is going, but Crystallize is completely controlled, ensnared, and also going to fall. So they pick up the Aegis, and then they win the fight.
I told you, this kind of Lifestealer game, you don't want to play the game. Terrorblade, Naga, Omni Knight. What am I gonna do as Lifestealer? I can't even hit the Shadow Realm, the Dark Willow hero.
And I mean, in the meantime, you also... Oh, General, he's also caught. So they pull back at him, and they're just falling apart over and over again. Fnatic finding the kills and doing exactly what they need to win this game. And it wasn't almost any tower done to the tier 3 either. Damage done.
I would just wonder what's the plan here for NaVi. So they're gonna try to get a BKB on Lina. Lifesteal is gonna have try to finish a Manta. Guess the Manta will be useful against the Naga Siren's net. And he has Radiance, he can use the Manta Illusions to push out lanes.
We're gonna see the Octarine core afterwards?
Nah, probably not. If this is Daryl, then maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, but... So the plan is to try to scale into late game. I guess they feel like with the ET Aura, it can out-carry, the Lifesteal and Lina can out-carry a Terrorblade. And they just like try to play this like Vision split game. Hey, seriously, have you seen the Disruptor ulti for the last 10 minutes?
I don't know if I've seen one the last 10 minutes. The kill there on LeBron in that last fight right before the Roche was pretty rough for them, so... I mean, the thing that's kind of nuts about it, though, is in spite of, 15-4, it's only around a 2,000 to 3,000 net worth lead.
They've been like keeping up very well in terms of farm. The Lina and the Lifesteal with Radiance, they've been like, doing a really good job, especially at Beastmaster as well. He's split pushing, moving around. They're not fighting together, but they're doing really well in split push.
I guess that's the thing, it's making the best of a bad situation, and it's what you can hope for at this point, but game is hard. They're going to need to come up with an answer for this Terrorblade as time goes on.
You say it's just a 2k net worth lead, but with that kind of NaVi's lineup, you want to be ahead at this stage. You don't want to be even or behind against the Radiant lineup. That's like the bigger issue. So we'll see how they try to outskill the opponents into late game. As of right now, Elder Titan didn't finish his Solar, so he's going for the heals. It'll be pretty useful for setting up a stun. You can use the heals to remove the Guardian Angel. I mean, speaking of the Guardian Angel, they're gonna maybe need a Nullifier as well to deal with that.
Yeah, very common build for Life Stealers nowadays. And I guess the other thing is they're gonna have the Purge from the Necro book, which will also be helpful.
Now, another X mark, another kill.
All right, maybe a chance here to turn it though. General wanted to take down Abed. There's even the Static Storm he wanted, but the Repel comes out immediately. And, well, Kunkka still slept, but he's not taking that much damage. And poor old LeBron, always in trouble as they pull him back in. Torrent, and eventually he will die here as he even hits it with the Tidebringer. Fancy stuff from Mr. Abed. Also a Song mid lane. They found themselves an ET Lil trying to get out of there for all he's worth. Actually forced out the BKB from Eternal Envy, and he is going to fall eventually. Dark Willow taking that one for himself.
Well, lucky he got the storm off onto the Naga. Otherwise the Lifesteal would have died too, because he had the Naga net up to stop the TP from the Lifestealer. This is what I say, it's so difficult for them. They can't like really fight at all against them. Oh, let's see, can he get a pick up here with a Shadow Blade?
Dendy's looking for that opening, but yeah, realizes that they can't go in for it. Fnatic winning the last couple of engagements. You look at those, it's a whole heck of a lot of just all coming up green.
But then again, like you said, somehow they're still keeping up in farm. Lead is not that huge for Fnatic.
Right.
Towers advantage 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So NaVi has 1 tower advantage. So I guess if you put that into equation, it should be like around a 4k lead for Fnatic at this stage. But bear in mind, Fnatic got a Roshan, so I guess that evens things out. But still, then again, like I look at the lineup, I feel, it's very difficult for NaVi to fight head on. We see Omni here running into Lil.
Oh, maybe going a little bit too far, and he's gonna get punished.
Wow, was he trying to solo kill?
He was feeling...
he wasn't even close, right?
He was quite happy with himself there, but not now. 60 seconds on the sideline, and look at the gold swing from that.
That's a huge mistake, I think, but I mean,
you hear the chants from the crowd. They needed something to chant about for a while.
His teammate was so far away, though, the Dark Below. I think he kind of expected to win.
Wait a minute, this is pretty big. Oh no, those are just illusions. Never mind. They're still going to go for the smoke.
What is it?
General with a smoke play in towards mid. They're going to find themselves Abed. Oh, they go for the Roar and the Dark Willow instead, and now it looks like Kunkka's going to be able to maybe get out of there. No, Lifestealer on top of him. Fnatic a little trouble, but there's going to be a turn.
He doesn't have Aegis anymore.
All right, well.
Good night, NaVi. Good morning, NaVi.
But still, that's 2 heroes on the sideline, and this is them going to be able to pressure another tier 2 tower.
Big pick off there by NaVi. Getting the Omni first, and I mean, the Omni kind of, I wouldn't say that was a pick off, it's more like the Omni trying to kill the ET, but they'll take any of that right now. So that's going to give them a tower 2 and another tier 1 at top.
I mean, looking at the last couple of minutes and the way that the fights have gone, things are looking a little bit better for NaVi. This is the way that the team fight, or their team probably wanted to play recently.
Yep, but Fnatic is they have all 5 heroes up, so they are quite willing to fight. They have the BKB on the Terrorblade, Skadi completer on top of things. This Terrorblade is terrifying right now.
Look at that movement speed on the Lina. All those stats, wonderful. But yeah, this is the movement out. Level 20 reflection cooldown, gets crystallized, just gonna rage and walk away from that one. So Fnatic not finding anybody, as NaVi are going to evacuate again. And looks like Fnatic gonna try and pressure this tier 2 tower now in the mid lane.
Yep, they're really strong. They just need to stick together. Omni has Aghanim soon. That's a pretty huge item. It's gonna mean that he can just stand wherever he wants, like in a safe distance, cast his GA. That's gonna be the important thing. Oh, the slow on the reflection onto the lifestealer. Skadi slow as well. But he seems to be fine. Yeah, he's gonna be okay.
I mean, and it does feel like Fnatic are just kind of chasing him all around the map at this point. As movement in towards mid lane, Lina is there to try and clear through the creep wave. Dendi needs to be careful, gets hit by the X. I believe still has BKB, Yule Scepter. Well played there to stay out of harm's way, and Envy has to go back to deal with the pressure coming in from NaVi.
Yep. And Metamorph is down, so NaVi should be looking to get something done soon. Bro, is Roshan gonna be up soon? Not yet. Another 30, actually another maybe minimum 30 seconds more. But then we'll have another timer after that.
17-6. It's again Fnatic with a lineup that we've been saying is gonna be most likely stronger as the game goes on. But NaVi have started to pull things back a little bit here and get something for themselves.
I mean, I'm starting to understand why they're trying to speed up so much, because Fnatic doesn't have really good catch on their side, apart from the X-Monk. I mean, the Danganet is like not very reliable, and then his song is also like a very long cooldown spell. They have use on Omni, sure, but not very good catch overall, so they're just trying to speed up. Because they feel like head-on engagement, very unlikely that they win, because it's against Omni, Naga, Terrorblade, Kunkka. They're just trying to speed up the map, scale, pick off, try to just play the game that way. Which I'm not sure if it's gonna lead them to victory, but it's working right now.
A couple really cool wards here as well from NaVi to get some vision into the jungle that were just outside of the normal sentry range. And did also see them get the D ward on that ward that was in the mid lane over by the tier 2 tower of NaVi's. So getting some decent vision there. Also they have the Hawk that's hiding away along with that Centaur in the area. Fnatic now needing to find something for themselves and probably a fight around this Roche pit, as it's a very short respawn time. I'm going to be back up just about now. See who it is that decides to take the first venture into the pit. It looks like it might be Dendi near the area. Checks, sees that it's there. And they're actually bringing in heroes. Lifestealer looking like they want to go for it. They're going to sneak this one away. It's a very short respawn time on Roche, and Fnatic aren't ready for this.
This is a good play here by NaVi. I mean, somewhat lucky in some ways, but still, they made the scout, they got the Roche. Oh yes, Jackie Mao, the sneaky guy that always sneaks the Roshan, now gets the taste of his own medicine.
Fnatic trying to get something there. That's a little bit too late. So NaVi, they get Roche, and now they get away with the Aegis and Cheese. This is big for them.
Yep, really, really big. Let's see what Fnatic decides to do here. They place good deep wards down. Do they feel, and they have a gem on the Dark Wheel to control the vision right now. So let's see if they decide to. Nope, they're gonna go for a pick at bottom.
Yeah, they found one. That is
the Dark Wheel Dota baby.
Oh my god, he just kills off and disrupts. They dropped the ulti on DJ there. He doesn't care. He's still holding on to that gem.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is Dark Willow.
Well,
he casually did like 1.3k damage in like 3 seconds.
That's insane. Still Terrorblade farms, and continuing to be a big issue for NaVi, as General is actually thinking about chasing a little bit there. If they brought in heroes, there's a chance they could have made something happen. But in the meantime, they also have the Naga Siren who's scouting out heroes. Over towards mid, General wrapping around now, jumps forward, roar there, bottom rune spot. He's able to find one, and that's going to be a dead Dark Willow.
Gem.
And ends up TPing, but picks up the gem first. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they find themselves asleep here. On to Crystallize, and with the Metamorphosis, Net, is it available? They are going to get it there, but ends up manting it, and so Crystallize still running away in some trouble. He tries to turn here onto Adam, seeing if he can deal the damage that he needs to, but this is a lifestealer who eats the cheese and actually lives. They burn through all the illusions, and now with Lina rotating and having Dendi here, they pop the BKB. There's going to be the X. They still were able to pull Dendi inside.
Good play by Lifesteal investing into
and now they're waiting for the BKB to be down. If Envy's not careful, he might end up going down there. They miss the light strike rate, but they do find the stall. Dendi thinking about it. They want to go in on this. Laguna Boy comes out, they blow him up. LeBron takes down Adam on the other side of it. Now Abed is also getting ran after. End up popping the Guardian Angel, but still the light strike rate hits. The sleep is there as well. Kunkka most likely going to go down as all of NaVi have descended upon Fnatic. They take down, most likely here, a third core. Dendi took a lot of damage there, but lives just on the edge of it.
Well, that's some serious outplay right there by Crystallize on that lifesteal. Very well done there. Like juking and jiving, bought enough time before his team got into the top lane.
And they buy back on Terra, but he's in trouble now. He doesn't have BKB or Metamorphosis, but they do get the Repel. And that keeps back the rest of NaVi. Again, Reflection talent very solid, but with no Kunkka for 50 seconds, NaVi looking to try and pressure a tower here. I almost wonder if Dendi maybe just like kills himself and then gets the Aegis full heal if they like pressure that tower, but it looks like they want to maintain it for now and go for another round later.
How quickly things change in the last 2 minutes. They stick a rush, they got a kill on the TV, they force a buyback.
And now a 10,000 net worth lead for NaVi.
Yeah, I might be underestimating how NaVi's lineup work in the late game with this Elder Titan Aura plus Alina. They actually dish out so much damage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing that's nuts about it is they also are a lot of mess ups. That
yeah, I mean, on the other hand, Fnatic did screw up a few times, and Omni wasn't there, so there were heroes that are not at that fight. But still, you're seeing this ET Aura plus the Lina combination. And the Elder Titan should be looking to try to, build tank items so he can stand next to the Terrorblade. Right. So you give the minus armor reduction, not the magic reduction, so you can kill him easily.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, Crystallize has picked up a Nullifier on top of the Radiance Manta Solar Crest, so he is a big bad carry. Top net worth in the game right now. And I guess that's the other thing that's nice about it, is oftentimes you think about Scotty Terrorblade just being the answer to it, but if you've got all these evasion items, it might not end up being that big of a deal.
Yeah, he needs to buy MKB ASAP. I think he's going for a Lincoln store. Not too sure about that. We have a Raw here.
Yeah, and we find one. Does find Mr. Adam, but the turnaround is going to be there as they take down General and punish him for the insolence.
So I think that was the gem. They recovered the gem. Let's see. Yeah, they recovered the gem. DJ is building into a Hex. Ooh. Yeah, because they are lacking in catch. So yeah, he has to try to solve it for his team.
Not gonna lie, that's a long ways away, man.
GPM talent?
Yeah, there you go. And a Daedalus done for Dendi. Say that 3 times fast. I mean, looking at the lineup, and did NaVi need to try and like keep this momentum up through this Aegis? Like, do they need to take a tier 3 tower right now? Or are they still comfortable with it going a little bit later?
Oh, they seem really comfortable with the lineup going later. Yeah, from like 20 minutes ago.
Maybe again the core Kunkka.
Lane. So trying to solo kill, Dark Willow. Just Dark Willow things here, but he has backup. And he has heals.
Able to find him. DJ in trouble, and he is going to go down. Gem on the deck. When he thought it was going okay there, Fnatic ended up losing another.
They're just, I don't know, going for all this like solo plays, like the Omni Knight, like what, 10 minutes ago, like at top lane, and now DJ's going for this kind of play.
LeBron isn't there with him. He has his Ags completed with a Force Staff to boot on the Disruptor, but right now, they need to back out of here. Crystallize, completely alone, does have Rage TP though. Available, though Adam's in the area as well. They throw out the net, and well, there's going to be the Rage, and doesn't even need the TP, just going to walk away.
He also has the Manta to dodge the stand anyway, so he was okay. He has the Nullifier completed, so Omni Knight's ultimate not gonna be too much of a problem for the lifestealer right now.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, this Naga Siren's farm is leaves something to be desired at this point in the game. 2,600.
I mean, he's playing position 5 Naga.
Yeah.
Allowing the Dark Reload to just get items. I think that's how you want to play it.
Roar, able to find one. This is a big pickoff here as Abed going to drop it. They find themselves the Omni Knight as well. They have the Nullifier for him, gonna take him down.
Oh,
NaVi!
This is game.
They might have just done it. Oh, and you can hear the crowd getting into it here. They have more on their mind as they're going to be able to chase down Adam. He does sleep for the moment, but it's only potentially delaying the inevitable. Does not have the TP available as NaVi move in. They buy back now on the Omni Knight. There's a fear. Dark Willow doing Dark Willow things. He just solos General, basically. They take him down as well. That might stop the push from NaVi.
Going for that Naga kill, probably not the best decision there.
Are they going to still go for this here? Oh god, Envy, he can't walk up this hill, right? Pop Metamorphosis, so if that wears off...
He needs the MKB to fight. Like, I don't see him being able to kill the Lifestealer right now without the MKB. There's just too much evasion. He has to get that item ASAP.
Yeah. Well, Adam doing his best to try and keep these lanes pushed out, and well, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to catch him out of position there. Meanwhile, Dendi, along with Mr. LeBron, they find themselves a DJ, but cannot find the full connection. Again, they gotta be so careful with this Aghanim's Disruptor.
Oh, how the tides has turned, Gabe. Right now, Fnatic seems like they're gonna struggle a lot to be able to take the team fights without this Aghanim's Disruptor, the Nullifier.
All the heroes from NaVi get into
That's actually going to be another Nullifier on the Beastmaster.
Lordy, lordy. God, Dendi now going to go for the MKB next. He's got the little shotgun arms going there.
Yep, and it's level 25, so he has that extra range as well. With the passive stack, Fiery Soul stack at level 20 talent. So he's extremely strong right now. Very, very powerful leader.
I mean, of course, we've seen what a critting Kunkka can do as this game goes on, but he needs that extra bit of farm, and he's fallen a little bit behind the enemy mid. Lena's pulling ahead by about 4,000 gold right now.
They're trying to get like a hex on Omni as well, because they realize they are really lacking in terms of catch. They're trying to solve it by getting to those two hexes on Kunkka and the Omni Knight. Sorry, Omni Knight and the Dark Reload.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's going to take some time.
They need time.
Roshan is going to be spawning soon in the next minute. And it seems at the rate of the game is going, it should be NaVi's Roshan unless Fnatic somehow squeezes like a smoke in. NaVi doesn't know, they get the Rosh.
Yeah, and well, of course that last one ended up being so game-defining for what it feels like, as it was a very short respawn time. This one taking a bit longer, and NaVi continuing to try and pressure out this bottom lane with the General and the Lifestealer illusions. Terrorblade, Action is just gonna run at the Disruptor, and well, NaVi maintaining a nice little bit of control over the map. Fnatic still falling further and further behind. 18,000 net worth now. 42 minutes in.
So in the old patch, this would be a 20k goal lead.
There you go.
Because of the towers.
Yeah, right about then.
You have extra 1.5k goal.
Well, now I'm not gonna lie, 20 to 18 doesn't feel like it's that big of a difference, but they know now that Roche is probably going to be up. They're going to move into the pit. NaVi, they've got to be able to know that this is going on. It looks like, yeah, with the creeps in there, they'll spot it out. Fnatic trying to put themselves in a position to catch NaVi as they head to the pit. But they're not biting. NaVi know, they scan out the area, they see that it's where Fnatic are sitting, and now going to move forward. General, Lifestealer inside of them. Doesn't have the Nullifier yet, but Lifestealer does. Also, they have that Necro Book, so they can purge away anything from the Guardian Angel, and looking for their opening now. Stomp is going to be there. It's connecting onto a couple. They get the repel, though. Not bad way to start start this one off. The Torrent, they get the roar. Their Underdark will just evaporates from the field as they take him down, and now looking for more. Can they get anything here? Envy just trying to take down Roach. He's already popped his BKB. In general, isolated from the rest of NaVi, is going to fall. They managed to get the Axe ulti down on top of the Terrorblade, but he's already popped Metamorphosis and everything else they need to. This is actually looking okay for Fnatic. They're forced to buy back on Denny. He wants to get back into the fight. They buy back on the Beastmaster as well, and Crystallize trying to Metamorph's Terrorblade. It's going to start to wear off soon. Abed again looking for an opening. He's actually been isolated now, and he's going to end up starting to fall, but the Fear comes out, saving the life of the Kunkka. He can't walk away, but does finally fall. General able to snipe him with those axes. By the skin of the teeth, they take him down. Fnatic forced to back out.
Oh, they're gonna try to contest this. Now, if they can actually kill NaVi here, NaVi has used multiple buybacks, but Roshan's gonna go down. Dandy's gonna get the Aegis. So that should end any aggression from Fnatic.
And in fact, it's NaVi now that want to give chase to the rest of Fnatic. This Naga Siren down for a while. The Spirit's gonna go out looking for the stomp. It doesn't look like it's going to connect though. So General and NaVi have to hold back that aggression.
It was still a pretty good fight for Fnatic though. They managed to force that many buybacks. They were pretty close at like just getting another extra 1 or 2 more kills that could have actually given them the Roshan. Like you could see that like the Terrorblade just stood his ground and just like dealt so much damage with the Omni Repel, with the GA, and obviously Dark Willow just doing Dark Willow things there in the fight.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, it definitely feels like there is sort of this moment now where NaVi, they have Aegis, Cheese, Refresher Shard, no buybacks at all on Fnatic, so Fnatic have to play so careful.
I guess you give the shard to the Disruptor.
That'd be really good.
Yeah, yes, Axe. I think he's the best target.
They're giving it to ET, it looks like.
He's building an Axe, yeah? What does the Axe do? I think
it disarms. It's like a 5-second disarm or something, I want to say.
See.
Look at that. We'll have to check it out. Yeah,
6 seconds disarm.
6-second disarm. It's a pretty cool ulti, but it also, when he gets 25, he can get that cooldown reduction. Minus 75 seconds, isn't it?
Still Disruptor with Axe? I don't know. I wouldn't pass that out.
Alright, we'll see what ends up working from this. I mean, it's probably pretty cool against the Terrorblade. That's the hero that you need to focus out. But we'll see where NaVi decide to go. The crowd very much into it. A DD rune bottom spawn. NaVi now going to head down bottom. I'm excited to see this Aghanim Scepter ET.
Buyback. Only 2 heroes in the game and buyback now. Terrorblade and Lifesteal. Both the carries.
Well, NaVi just going to set up a contain here. Want to make sure that they have all their ducks in a row before they head up their high ground.
What are they waiting for?
AC Lifestealer maybe?
Yeah, I mean, he has enough gold for it.
Yeah. Buyback as well, I guess.
Yeah, probably. But he's going to sell like 1 item anyway for the AC.
Right.
Probably the Solar Crest.
Well, 48 minutes, 23,000 net worth lead. And this Radiance Lifestealer has really just shown that Crystallize is capable of out-carrying the Terrorblade in this way. Kind of crazy. I guess it's just the whole combination of heroes, really, that's made the difference. All that they got together. Cheese being held by General. They have 3 buybacks now for Fnatic. 2 currently online for NaVi. So it looks like they are actually going to wait it out for a little bit. AC done on the Lifestealer now. I guess that part's a little bit sketchy. You build all those aura items when there's reflection on such a low cooldown.
Yeah, but still, it's like, what else do you get on Lifestealer? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of agree with you. It's like the reflection makes it like you kind of don't want to get those items. You rather maybe get, if you want attack speed, you want armor, you rather go for something like a butterfly.
Right. So NaVi again taking their time down here. I guess that they maybe also want to try and find somebody. Like, I guess it's sort of tough to do like a Rage Siege with Crystallize since he doesn't have the Aegis anyways. That's something they could think about.
Yeah, they're really careful with approaching things, yeah, NaVi.
Yeah.
What? I don't see them getting any big item anytime soon, but they're still like chilling, farming the map. Lina's gonna finish Skadi. Guess that's the item that they're waiting.
What do they switch out though? I guess after the BKB you swap it into your inventory?
Who needs shoes? I mean, who needs boots?
Oh, Kunkka right here. He's got it. He's trying to queue it, I mean. Doesn't have it yet, but...
He's got it?
He does not have it. Confirmed does not have it.
Lyrical. Confirmed serial liar.
I am a liar.
You said something about something earlier as well.
He's got the X. He didn't have the X. Well, Fnatic looking for an opening. Crystallized there. They are going to rage and run away in the Fnatic smoke. Is it going to bear fruit? They can still chase without him. He's pretty quick.
Oh, they're chasing? Serious?
Looking for it. Reflection slow, but NaVi now is going to cut through the creep waves, and well, he sends in the creeps. If General gets picked off here, this would be quite bad for NaVi, but he's got all the mobility items in the world. Force Staff and Chased and X in general. Looking like he's going to be punished for his insolence. Fnatic take him down. Dead for 2 minutes with no buyback. I mean, can they do anything with this?
Lanes are pretty bad though. They have to push out their lanes first.
Okay.
Don't see them being able to force too much. Like NaVi has been doing like a constant good job throughout the game, pushing the waves, pressuring the enemy, making sure that Fnatic can't really group up as 5, because that's what they want to do as a lineup.
Well, it looks like they're going to have to wait a little bit longer now, NaVi, before they go for their next push. At least 90 seconds. And this is going to give Fnatic more levels, more gold as well. It's a refresher orb for the Terrorblade that got finished a while ago. It's also almost level 25. Do you like the Tidebringer Cleave or the Fleet of Ships?
I mean, Cleave?
It's pretty cool, right?
Why would I pass up the Cleave?
Little boats. I don't like the boats.
The Black Pearl.
Yeah. Repel duration also for Universe. And we still haven't been able to see this Ags Elder Titan yet.
You just like all those gimmicks builds in Dota?
Dude, I'm telling you, this Ags Elder Titan, it's gonna win him the game. You'll see.
You're always telling me about the Ags on Underlord. Why is no one buying Aghanims and Underlord? Why?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Just wait.
You know what? You know what Lacoste will tell you?
What's that?
Maybe in your bracket that happens.
Maybe in my bracket that happens. It does, and I lose. Well, Hex there, and they finally got it online. LeBron going to be dropped before he can get a skill off. He buys back immediately. Still no Beastmaster for 10 seconds as Fnatic try and push down this tier 2 tower. They actually pull back and DJ, he evaporates there. All the damage in the world, and a Slep TB. Look out, here it comes. He's disarmed for 6 seconds. What do you think now, winner? He can't attack. Look at him. The tier 3 tower, the lift up. Okay, a second round now. They're trying to get it, but the BKB comes out, and Eternal Envy pops the Metamorphosis. He turns to fight LeBron. He can't afford to go down. He already fought back for this one. They find it, another disarm. He can't attack. He can't do anything. Envy gets the Sunder off, walks forward towards him, and well, now wears off. So he's going to try and turn and fight. And TV take down Dendy. The hit, it's enough. They take down Dendy. 2 minutes on the sideline. Does that buyback? We'll see if they can force it out from them. Crystallize, try and chase down Abed. They get the repel to take off the open wounds. A mute there onto TV, in trouble and dead. They take him down as well, and now Abed trying to run. They got eyes on him, and Fnatic lose another core.
You win. Aghanims, Elder Titan, legit.
Confirmed for legit, and he's got the cooldown now, and a Bloodthorn done for the Lifestealer.
The cooldown is amazing. So it's like 25 seconds cooldown now? Gosh. If you are Terrorblade, what do you do?
I don't know. You gotta dodge it.
Everyone is disarmed. Yeah, you just have to dodge it.
A buyback from Terrorblade. He knows that they're gonna need it. Now, can they hold without the Kunkka? That's the real question. An E-Blade Disruptor? My word.
You don't like it?
It's just a lot of farm on this guy.
Huh.
Root there. The lift up. Onto the Terrorblade, the repel, saving a life. Adam turns it back around with the song. Can they make anything happen here? Looks like Envy wants to take it down. Where is the rest of them? They're going to pop the BKB reflection out on all of them, but there's the roar on to Naga. They're focusing that Lil, trying to take him down first. They do manage to kill him off. Now also LeBron in trouble. A second hero taken down by the Dark Willow. They buy back now on that Kunkka, and Crystallize trying to run away. It looks like he might be able to do it, but the X is going to be off cooldown in a second.
Oh, the
they
slow.
don't get into range.
The slow from the Necrobolt gets the lifesteal out of there.
Very, very close. 54 minutes in, and back and forth we go. That NaVi can't finish it off.
From sight.
I mean, they were missing their Lina, so they were kind of missing a key component of the damage hero in their draft.
Well, earlier in the game, you mentioned that Fnatic were trying to solve the problems in their draft by picking up the Sheep 6. They've got it now, but is it too big of a deficit?
I think it's a really big deficit, but there's still a chance that they win the game, because of how strong Team Terrorblade is.
Envy is a monster.
He has no MKB yet.
Looks like he wants to go for the Daedalus, focusing on buildings. They haven't taken a tier 3 yet, and their splitter goes in, they're able to dodge it, and Hex, they find the lifestealer! They're gonna blow him up, the Dark Willow does so much damage! A killing spree for DJ, dead for 100 seconds!
He didn't even use the veil on him, he forgot to use the veil, but he still died. I'm sure he would have died right away with the veil or something. What is it?
Oh my god. I mean, it was also the Terrorblade hitting him while it happened, but this is Roche now, and Fnatic.
Show fight recap. Damage done. Dark Willow 2,225. Terrorblade did 500 damage. Kunkka did 400 damage. But Dark Willow in that span of duration of the Hex did 2,225 damage without activating his veil.
That's insane.
Thank you, Ice Rock. Thanks a lot.
Well, Fnatic now in a position to potentially try and push this out. And the scary thing is that if they need to, they can also throw that refresher shot on Envy after he uses his orb. So he potentially has 2 metamorphoses in this fight. They pop one now, gonna walk forward, and Dendi got caught there, but unable to find the finish. Instead, it's Fnatic hitting buildings, wanting to focus on that with the Aghanims. Sleep on to 3, it hits, it's only a disarm though. Backs out, and there's the repel.
It's only a disarm, the disarm is actually so long.
There's the Hex though, another one comes out, they got him caught in some trouble. General trying to walk away, but it's looking like it might not happen. He's gonna be killed off, dead for 90 seconds. They might need to buy back on this Beastmaster. Dendi also caught here, but he pops his BKB, runs inside the fountain. Now they're hiding inside their base. A sleep comes out, another combo coming out as they're able to get another long duration disarm there.
What is that? Why did he pop GA?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe worried about them going down. Another sleep. Dendi finds one, able to take it. Naga maybe gonna fall. No, the Hex, the Dark Bully goes for it, takes down Dendi. DJ out of control. He might need to buy back here. They're thinking about it. That's also a Naga Siren dead, and Fnatic needing to run away. Universe chasing. They have the glimpse available to take him down after the fact. As NaVi striking forward here, able to take down Universe. 3 dead for Fnatic with only 2 buybacks. Can they catch AE? They're looking, trying to get him. They don't have Roar. They do have Nullifier, though. If they can get in range here and find the Nullifier Force Staff, Envy, they get the Lincoln Sphere Hop, though, and there's the BKB runaway. So Fnatic get out with the Terrorblade.
Okay, does he have Refresher? No, cooldown. Okay,
they have the
no
shard,
BKB, no Metamorph. Shard? On who?
On Fnatic. I thought they might have had one still.
Oh yeah, the Omni Knight has a shard. He's gonna pass it to the TB.
Yeah. Still, only 1 tier 3 tower has fallen for Fnatic. And another Hex, a Torrent, a boat, the damage on to Crystallize. Need to get out, but he's dead. He didn't buy back in that last one, but they also find the X now and gonna pull back in LeBron in just a second. Abed is doing a lot of damage in these fights as they take down LeBron.
To the deeps with you.
Okay, good stuff there by Fnatic, good hold. They lost the melee Rex, but at this point the melee Rex doesn't really matter so much anymore because the heroes are so strong.
Look at Kunkka. There's a DD. He has enough gold for a rapier.
Yep, time to go rapier. Time to go rapier. Let's go. Let's go.
He's also got the DD. They might give that to the Terrorblade, but Abed is going to be hitting for a lot. Oh, he switches it up. What are you doing? Daedalus, that's probably the right play. It's not the fun play though.
But I remember like someone telling me it's probably better, like I'm not sure if it's true, better to get more Daedalus on Kunkka.
It's a higher percentage chance to crit at the very least, so that's what gets the kills.
Because the crit is still a big thing for this hero,
Yeah.
not just the raw damage.
Gold for my foot.
Well,
Well, I think eventually you want to get a rapier. Yeah, I'm sure you want a rapier eventually.
I mean, considering the way that these two teams play and the series that they've had recently and continuing in that fashion, we're about to hit the hour mark and it's not clear who's going to win. It's 17,000 net worth for NaVi, but
Omni Knight has to be careful with his ultis. He can't waste them. Like he needs the ulti to be on when Lina's trying to kill, say, the TV or the lifesteal. Because they have the repel and GA, so you can't really purge off the GA with the nullifier. So he has to make sure he does it. Like if he gets caught or if he does something at the wrong time, they just lose the fight. Like we saw in the last fight. Once the GA was popped, NaVi just ran in. And obviously you mentioned in the previous fight as well, he has to dodge, the Terrible has to dodge the Elder Titan ulti.
right. I think that I saw it repelled. Is it dispellable, the disarm?
Sorry?
It looked like they might have
the-
dispelled the disarm.
The disarm on the Aghanim's splitter?
Yeah. That's like this is the most obscure Dota thing.
I'm not sure though. I know Halberd you can't disarm that.
Right.
But I don't know if splitter. Let me see. I can check. I have a PC.
Alright. We've got Terrorize +1 duration on the seconds for it, so that's something. They also managed to hit a scan, the Radiant do, on the NaVi heroes in this area, but DJ won't be able to find him, it looks like, as they TP out with one General. His Shadow Blade is about to wear off, as is the... Oh, they find it though! The gem is there, and they found General. He's all alone. Shadow Realm. Oh, Refresher Blink out. Oh, General, what a play! That was really pretty. He needed to do that. He was dead otherwise, and I think... Does he have buyback? He might not.
On Beastmaster?
Yeah.
Nah, no buyback.
Yeah,
Cool
that
down.
would have been devastating.
So it's dispellable.
It is dispellable, okay.
Yes. With any dispel, according to Dota 2 wiki.
Alright. So that can make a difference. You can repel it. Well, Dark Willow not quite able to do all the damage they needed there. Abed can do the XTP plays to try and push out the creep waves.
How has this game turned around every few minutes?
I don't know, man. They are going to get this barracks with just the Beastmaster, though. This Nagasara not capable of dealing with the
Now
pressure.
the game is going according to what I think in my head
Yeah.
when I look at the lineups. But it took 60 minutes.
Yeah. Boots of Travel coming online. Shrine still being held by Fnatic.
Oh, by the way, I don't think we talked about it. He went for the Metamorph range instead of the cooldown Sunday.
Oh, DJ got caught. He's trying to get out of there. He manages to escape.
Fine.
And the roar instead on the side, but they get the GA off, so okay, Ahmed's still living. They did force a meta.
But it's GA. It's such a long cooldown just for that.
Well, questionable. Tough stuff there.
He wasn't even
Fnatic.
gonna die. Well,
So what can they do with this timing now?
push.
Okay. See if NaVi feel comfortable with it. I mean, they
Buyback,
do have
okay,
buybacks
let me
on
check
everybody
this.
except for Beastmaster.
Okay, then they should push. What's happening?
Looks like they don't quite feel confident in it.
GA is down. It's go time. It should be go time.
Maybe trying to push out the lanes first. I mean, that is one thing that's tough, is like the Terrorblade can keep those lanes pressured fairly
Or maybe
effectively.
GA is not even that big of a factor now.
They have so many nullifiers and stuff
Yeah.
online in the Necro books.
And the Daedalus on the double Daedalus on the Kunkka.
God, he does so much damage.
Yeah, if luck is on his side.
Everybody's got refreshers. General's gonna take down these shrines now with all the summons in the world. And the game slowly devolving into that point where net worth lead doesn't really matter that much because everybody has the items that they need. Nagasaran trying to get towards an Aghanim
Yeah.
Scepter, that can make a big difference.
Guess what? Like Lina's trying to buy a Corrigan Pike. He wants the range because Terrorblade is going like they are trying to outrange each other. So when Terrorblade is metamorph, he has. Does he have longer range? Let me see. I'm doing the math.
You can hover over it.
He's 1,000, almost 1,000 attack range. Lina has 800 with. Oh yeah, when you have the Pike, they are both like almost 1K attack range. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's still insanity. And I guess the thing is, Terrorblade is probably not going to want to buy a Hurricane Pike at this point. He is 7 slotted at this stage.
Bro, he still has no true strike.
Yeah.
But he's still killing the enemy team.
I know, it's crazy.
It's Terrorblade. Being Terrorblade.
He has the refresher shard or orb as well.
Shadowblade, Willow. What have we come to now?
They're gonna hit this disarm onto
cool.
the TB. The metamorphosis is going, and they're gonna try and take down Roche, but it's feeling like almost in that way that it doesn't even matter either. It's more about the positioning of these fights.
I guess the Roche still matters because of the shard. I would say the shard matters more than the...
Oh, they gotta be careful. If they get caught here by the Disruptor ulti, we haven't seen a Disruptor ulti that kind of takes everybody out of the fight yet. Universe is alone up there on the high ground. They're looking to the opening. They find him with the roar, able to take him down right at the start. Oh, no buyback for 2 minutes, and Envy now pops the BKB. They have to win this fight at this point, as they're looking to try and chase down one. The Fear is there onto the Lifesteal, trying to take him down, but I don't know if they have enough damage. A secondary reflection comes out. The Ghost Scepter from the Disruptor saving the Lifestealer's life, and Envy falls. He buys back immediately. Boat comes out, hits onto 2. Now, can NaVi find anything else here? Adam just trying to stop the slaughter that's coming on his team. And he is going to try and back away from there, but he doesn't have a TP either. He's in trouble. He's going to end up going down here. So 2 more heroes gone.
Look at the Elder Titan with the talents, the attack damage, the attack speed. This is a fun game to be the Titan.
The chants are ringing in Ukraine as NaVi are winning this game. 31,000 net worth lead, 66 minutes in. They do a buyback on the Omni Knight now, so they might be able to force that out.
Terrorblade has no BKB. He has meta.
I mean, they've got to have a couple refresher shards lying around somewhere, right? That's so many this game. Alright, Envy pops meta, and they find the Hex, and DJ just gonna do the Dark Willow thing again. He gets away just barely. Crystallize again, trying to escape, and they do take down DJ. Has buyback, 100 seconds, but Abed starting to get the G off on time, and now Dendy turned around upon, gets the Hurricane Pike on the illusion to create that separation, but they're still chasing. They find the net, it's a low cooldown because of the talent, and Dendy gets feared, gets killed off. NaVi lose their Lina, and now maybe gonna lose him again. NaVi trying to jump in and see if they can save somebody. The sleep is gonna come out as well. They managed to find it, but Envy has the repel so he doesn't get slept. And the Lifestealer just gonna hop inside General. Are they thinking about turning on this? He has Roar, he has Nullifier. It might be too much though.
How are the fights still so close with a 30k goalie?
I have no idea. Oh man.
Is everyone 25 yet?
They're looking for a pick-off here.
There is one hero in the game that's not 25. Take a guess.
Naga Siren?
The poor Naga Siren.
Did they turn off the Lifesteal Radiance? Because it feels like he might realize this is coming.
No, it's on.
Okay. Well, NaVi, in spite of the 30,000 gold lead, can't finish off the game. It's Dendy dead for 50 seconds, and he has buyback. I guess the thing in that last fight, it was buyback used on 4 different heroes?
I'm disappointed with the talent. He didn't go for the 200 attack speed on Dark Willow. He went for the duration, terrorized duration.
Yeah.
Not trying to be the carry.
Fnatic are in the mid lane right now, and there are bots on the Terrorblade. So are they gonna oh, he's got the Rapier on this Kunkka as well. Alright, double Daedalus and a Rapier. He deals a lot of damage.
What can go wrong, Gabe?
I mean...
Blade Mail.
Oh, just one Blade Mail, yeah. I guess the other thing too is if they drop that, giving that to, I guess probably the Lina would be the pickup?
Yeah, probably the Lina.
BKB Elder Titan. About to hit that.
What a game. What a game.
This is just these two teams, right?
And ET has a BKB now, so he's just gonna stand next to the terrible. Try to hit him.
What did the Disruptor talent go for on his 25?
Should be Glimpse, right? No, he went for the field cooldown.
Oh, okay. We're out multiple of those in the fight. The E-Blade has been a pretty solid pickup as well, saving that Lifestealer a couple times once his rage wears off. He dropped the gem on the ground, and NaVi looking to find a pick. Fnatic are not giving them that opportunity, just standing high ground. The exception of the Naga Siren, who is now going to head back in as well. They realize a smoke could come out. Fnatic dodged the gank.
Buybacks. So who has buyback right now? Beastmaster, Lina, Lifestealer, and Kanka. So 4 Disruptor has buyback. 4 on the side of NaVi.
Do you push the tempo now as NaVi since you know they don't have buyback on all those heroes?
I mean, they should. I'm telling you they should. Like, the game is not going to get easier right now if you wait. The longer you wait, the net worth doesn't really matter as much anymore.
Oh, the Kunkka. Oh shit! Oh god! You didn't know what happened, NaVi. The crowd is silent. They got 3,000 gold for that.
2,897 damage from Kunkka.
Oh my god!
Somewhere in the corner, you know, attackers looking at the game and like, my man, A-bet. Oh. Oh my god.
I have never seen that move. Oh, that was amazing. Well, they both have buyback, but when something happens like that, you could potentially just lose your entire team in a crit. Alright, they buy back on the Beastmaster. Abed is a problem, as they're starting to hit from outside of the base Thorax. NaVi. Jump forward, the crit. It's not there this time. LeBron took a lot of damage from it, though.
The Rax is still alive, but at this point, like, the Rax don't really even matter that much.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what matters the most, the buybacks. That's what matters.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing that matters right now. The buybacks, the rapiers.
Well, NaVi, after a insane little, it wasn't even a skirmish bottom, are now the ones that are being contained inside their base.
Yep.
I
mean, as long as Universe is like casting his spells correctly, it's going to be very difficult for NaVi. Like the Repel and the GA together, if you keep the Terrorblade alive, he's just going to destroy everybody.
Right. Well,
he is the key player right now for Fnatic, despite all this like Fnatic and I mean all this like Terrorblade and Kunkka doing the damage, but Omni-Knight is going to be the key player in the fights. If he gets his spells off at the right time, he keeps them alive and... Yes? What did I miss?
Oh, it was just a replay of the Kunkka rapier thing bottom.
Oh.
Jeez.
Tell me, man. You should have told me I would have looked at your screen to enjoy that moment.
I'm sure we'll be able to see it in various other places after this game. Well, Naga Siren will have the Aghanim Scepter in a little while, possibly.
Oh, Naga has an item?
Almost. Almost has an item. And just hit level 25 as well.
Okay.
Riptide
-6
armor.
Riptide armor. 11 armor.
I guess it's good for pushing.
It's definitely good like as a support. Don't really need the evasion. You're not going to be tanking anyway.
Yeah. I don't know how this game ends at this point. You know what I'm saying?
The Kunkka will end the game with a crit.
That's pretty much a roar.
Okay, where's the use? Okay, now
he had repel on him.
He had repel. Yeah, GG. Can't even do anything to that.
This is like guerrilla warfare tactics. He TPs to a lane with the X and the repel and just like roar, like crits, and if he wins, if they hit it, they win. They also have back off cooldown in about a minute for almost all of their heroes.
So another 20 hero brawl soon. Soon.
Loaded to the gills.
Roshan is, I mean, at this stage, like I said, I think the refresher shot matters more than the cheese and the ages. I mean, it definitely still helps the ages and cheese, but refresher on like, say, like the disruptor, with Aghanim's, it's just gonna, if you get like a good setup, you just win the fight from there. So those are going to be the key things for all the refresher shot on the Omni Knight.
And now look at Fnatic. They're going to move through the jungle, and all of NaVi is over here. They're off on the side. They actually don't have the Beastmaster with them. Dendi, he's going to be fine right at the start. They're able to find the Hex. They're going to do a ton of damage. The Ghost Center are actually doing more so than they wanted to. And now the Terrorblade, they've got the Guardian Angel out on him. They've already taken out Dendi, but they've lost 2 of their own. Buyback's going to be on cooldown for them in a second. And now Eternal Envy trying to take down Crystallize. The boat is going to come out as well, but they can't quite take him down. LeBron also going to be isolated. The sleep is there onto Envy, but Universe just punching away at this guy. The Ghost Scepter, the turnaround, muted, and maybe gonna be able to take down the TV. They're ripping through Envy, they take him down!
He repelled himself earlier, he didn't have repel for the Terrorblade.
And Universe pulled back in, they got him caught. All 5 dead from Fnatic, Rapier on the deck. They all have buyback. But is it gonna be enough? Dendi's walking over and he's got a slot, he picks it up, and NaVi thinking about running down a lane.
Does Conker have a backup Rapier?
I don't know. He has enough gold for it, but it's really hard to get out to the side chop to get it.
I mean, I think they have the buyback here to defend. Or maybe they just keep their buybacks.
Everybody's buying back. They're trying to hold off on the Omnis, so that way he can potentially surprise them with it. And Kunkka does not have enough for this Rapier, and he also can't get to the secret shop anyways. All right, so 52,000 net worth lead right now for NaVi. Can they end the game finally with this lead?
What on earth is happening?
They don't feel comfortable walking high ground. 51,000 net worth, and it means nothing. It means something, but they can't get up there.
Regeneration.
Dota 2, boys. Dota 2.
Nullifiers all over the dang place. They've got the Aghanims done for the Naga Siren. 70% of the max HP healing.
Why are they not forcing anything? That's very weird. Like, GA is still on cooldown.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess that they don't feel comfortable with it themselves because they only have buyback on 3 heroes.
If you're not comfortable now, then when are you going to be comfortable?
That's a good point. I mean, not now that the Kunkka just picked up another Rapier. Abed going in for it, and maybe another clash going to start up here as several heroes spread out. Again, no Beastmaster from NaVi.
They have no buyback. They should just like try to use their buybacks. NaVi have 3 buybacks available. The heroes that with buybacks, run in, tank first, try to start the fight, and die, you buyback, and you have the numbers advantage. You have 8 heroes on NaVi right now in a fight.
Well, and bottom lane is being split push, so Fnatic can deal with it. But again, it's like these buildings don't really matter.
Why are they so scared? Oh my god, they're gonna wait and then they're gonna have their buybacks up again. Oh my god.
Winter, are you okay? Another refresher shard going to be online. I don't know how many Roshes we've had at this point, but they're walking in again. DJ, the one up front and center in Shadowblade form. If you can find somebody right at the start, Terrorize, throws it into pit, hits onto 2, but Dendi popped the BKB. Roche is now down. DJ jumps forward, finds 1. It's a lot of damage here on to Lil, but he's starting to fall. He gets his own BKB off, trying to turn this back around. The boat comes out as well. They're focusing on Dendi, can't take him down. Crystallize, the BKB runs out. Look at the damage on the Envy. He just evaporates, no buyback. 2 minutes, have NaVi finally done it. Universe also ran at the GA, comes out, but Dendi, he took a ton of damage there from the Rapier. Brought down low, but not dead yet. They're trying to force him down. They're going to have another Tidebringer here. They need to be careful about the initiation, but Abed wanting to back out. They get the roar. They got him caught, and he's going to fall. Second Rapier on the deck. Everybody's dead, and GG is called. NaVi take game number 1.
Man, once again in that fight, like Omni didn't really get to use his spells to the TV, and as a result, he died. And the fight was just like instantly over there. But props to NaVi, they were able to find the initiation, find the pick.